reporting on the games you love by people who love to game. The MMO Reporter Network. MMO Reporter's PAX Prime coverage is brought to you by GoDaddy. Get 30% off your next purchase at GoDaddy by using the code MMO30. Some limitations apply. See website for details. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the PAX Preview Podcast. This is our annual occasion where we get together with our listeners and our fans, and we hang out here at the Elephant and Castle. We have a really, really great time. Hello, everybody, by the way. Thanks for coming out. It's fantastic to see you all here again. I am joined by some pretty wonderful people. I should probably start with the most wonderful. Selenia is here.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Selenia.
And we have the wonderful hardware editor, Lotro reporter host, Carrie is here.
Hello, everybody.
And Bill did pay me enough money, so you got Bill too.
Good evening, everyone.
So we're here to talk a little bit about what we're going to do here at PAX, some of the things that we're going to see, but we've decided this year to add a few different things to the podcast. So we're going to start with this year's PAX. Actually, you know what? Let's go to PAX's past.
Yes.
Let's travel into the past and talk about some past experiences that we've had at PAX. Bill, I remember our first PAX that we came out, you had a pretty fun run-in with someone in an elevator.
Well, I was the wide-eyed newbie at PAX, and it never been before, and I was already being blown away by everything I was seeing. And just as it worked out, Chris and I were taking an elevator ride up to the 6th floor in the convention center, and we actually shared an elevator ride with the keynote speaker, Warren Spector. And I'm pretty sure I said something to him in the elevator. I have no idea what I said. Chris could probably confirm whether he actually responded or not, but that was like a highlight of my gaming life right there, is I actually said words to Warren Spector.
Yeah, I think you thanked him for a great keynote, and I think you said something like, thank you that was a great keynote, Mr. Spector. And he did, of course, like everyone, Mr. Spector is my father, but thank you very much. So yeah, that was a really cool experience. Carrie, what about you? What's one of your highlights from PAX?
The 25th anniversary of Final Fantasy, they rented out the theater that is behind the convention center, and they had the video game systems of the era of the Final Fantasies, including the Japanese versions, with the televisions and the furniture that went with it, and you could play them.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
That
awesome.
would be a lot of fun. What about you, Selene?
I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, but one of my favorite moments was the Will Wheaton Awesome Hour, which was completely awesome. And I'm very angry with him for having a real job and not coming to PAX again this year.
Yeah.
How dare he have a life?
He will be very missed.
I mean, work.
He's not allowed to
life,
work and get paid for it, so I don't know what his problem
needs
is.
to come
But
to the panels that we attend.
I think
That's
so.
really what it comes down to.
Well, I
think
think
so.
we really need to write a letter, because this is just unacceptable.
it
I
was.
think a letter writing campaign would start right here.
Yep.
We need to come back to tweeting. There we
Tweeting
go.
campaign.
As for me, I've got quite a few highlights. I remember, the biggest thing for me is actually this meetup every year, and we've had people who have been here every year that we've done it at the Elephant and Castle, and even going back further, we did a year at the Daily Grill because this place was booked. And then there was the first year that we did a meetup. Some of you have heard this story before, but it's worth repeating for those of you who haven't. So we put it out on, this is when we were just doing Lotro Reporter, talking about Lord of the Rings Online. We put it out on the forums, put it out on Twitter. We were going to PAX, let's have a meetup. And we came right here. And it was great. We had 7 people from the Lord of the Rings Online team come out. We had 2 listeners show up. So we were our listeners and us combined were outnumbered by the folks from Turbine.
Yeah.
But every year after that, it's just, it's absolutely fantastic to come and talk to everyone and see everyone again. Like I said, I remember all those meetups, and it's a real highlight for me. So I think all the meetups have been my highlights, especially learning my Elvish pronunciation, my Sindarin pronunciation, and being able to say Mithril properly. I'm apparently allowed to return to PAX now because I've done that right. And hey, we did a poem We did, the three of us with
we did
Leonor.
a poem, and you guys did great, and I butchered it, but that's okay.
No, I think we did better than Leonor. But, I mean, that's Leonor, right?
Yeah.
Hi, Leonor. How's it going? Good to see you. You're editing this one, so I hope you enjoyed that one. All right, so let's go over a little bit about what we're going to be doing at PAX over the next few days. We're going to be putting out these podcasts every day. Our goal is to have you wake up every morning and be able to check out what we've done the previous day and give you a little bit of a highlight before the full videos come out. So, Carrie, why don't you start? Tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing first day of PAX.
First day of PAX, I'm going to go see the new stuff from Kingston. I'm very much looking forward to their new headset. And then I get to see the past, present, and future of RPGs panel. And I am going to spend some time on the show floor.
That's awesome. That's a lot of stuff to see. It's a very busy day.
Yes.
What about you, Bill?
Well, big thing for me, I'm actually really curious to see Blizzard's presence at PAX this year. This is the first year I've been to PAX where Blizzard has actually had a booth, and obviously Warlords of Draenor coming out and everything. I'm curious to see what's going on there. But other than that, Future of Gaming panel that Intel is putting on in the main theater is going to be really cool as well, and probably 1,000 other things too, of which I'll get to precisely half.
Yeah.
And that is PAX. As everyone who has attended a PAX before and continues to attend PAX, there is always much more than you can ever hope to see in that time. So you have to pick wisely, Bill. Pick wisely.
You know that's not.
Selene and I, tomorrow, we've got a whole bunch of things that we're going to go see. One of the things that we're going to do during the first hour there is, I want to get my hands on the Oculus Rift.
Finally.
We'll talk about that in a little bit, but we're going to talk to Carbine tomorrow.
Yes, that will be very exciting.
And tomorrow night, we've actually got a fun couple of events. We're going to head out to the community party for Carbine and for Tryon. So we're going to be a little bit of party hoppers tomorrow night.
A little bit.
I don't know if we're cool enough to handle that.
No,
I think we'll be okay.
I know we're not cool enough
We're
to
not
handle
cool
that.
enough. So, but you know what? We're gonna fake it till we make it.
Yeah.
That's how it works, right? So that's our day. Just a lot of different companies. We're gonna see a game called Nosgoth, which is like a 4v4 PvP vampires versus humans.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's got lots of really interesting stuff in there. So I'm looking forward to seeing that because I don't know too much about it, and really looking forward to that. So that's going to be our day tomorrow. Now this entire PAX, Carrie, what is the thing that has been keeping you up at night that you are so excited to see?
I get to play 4 hours of D&D 5e. And I get to talk to Pathfinder online.
Yeah, we're adding a little bit more tabletop stuff this year to our
It's my
coverage.
fault, totally my fault, guys.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that? I hope you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Good. Bill, what are you excited about for this entire PAX?
Oh, I don't know. There's so much, but at some point this weekend, I'm going to get a really good look at Beyond Earth.
Yeah.
To help feed I help graduate from my Civ addiction to go to Beyond Earth.
So, for those of you, it just came out today, but the latest episode of MMO Reporter, you might have heard in the past few weeks, it started with Harry. It was a small virus called Civ 5. It started with Harry. It migrated to Bill. And it hit someone else on the show this week. I'll have to go home and listen to the show, but it got someone else a little bad. I'm not going to say who it was because I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Do I need to step away?
There may
Save
have
yourself.
been some interruptions in podcasting.
Oh, dear.
So go check it out. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What about you, Selenia?
I am looking forward to talking to Carbine tomorrow. That will be very exciting, and I am very much looking forward to Acquisitions Incorporated Saturday night. It's always so funny and so entertaining, and it is always a highlight for me.
That was one of I'm happy that I made the choice that I did because it was a pretty cool event, but I missed last year's Acquisitions Incorporated because Guild Wars 2 is having their 1-year anniversary over at the Renaissance Hotel. So I was over there by myself, I might say.
Oh, yeah.
No one there to help me with the live view pack. For live streaming and all of our gear. So I was there for like 4 hours recording by myself. Yeah, thanks. Did you feel the sincerity in her pity there? And then I had to lug it all back myself.
Didn't you take a cab?
I did not.
And somehow you survived.
And yet
Somehow.
you lived to
And it
tell
was
the
uphill
tale
both ways.
and
It
learned
was
better.
uphill both- How did you know it was uphill both ways?
Seattle does that. That's a thing here,
That's-
apparently.
Yes.
Apparently. Well, as for me, what I'm really excited about, I've missed out for years. I have not seen the Oculus Rift. And
Every
tomorrow-
year. First thing we're going to do is go look at Oculus Rift.
Many
And then we
turns left.
pass by it. Okay, we'll
Shiny.
come back. We just have to do these things
Yeah.
first. And we never get there. Ever.
First thing tomorrow, I'm going to that Oculus Rift booth, and they are going to have to pry that thing off my face, out of my hands, so it's on your face.
Eyes.
They're gonna have to pry it off of me because I'm not going anywhere. I'm very excited about that.
Cool.
So that is it for our excitement for that. So I'm really happy that we were able to make it out again. A couple things that I do want to say thanks to before we sort of wrap things up here. First of all, I want to say thank you to Turbine for the prizes that they provided for Lord of the Rings. I want to thank Carbine for the WildStar prizes. And we do have the Elder Scrolls Online community team here. Wave here, folks. And they have also brought some prizes for you wonderful lot to share in. So we've got lots of stuff to give away. So thank you very much to those companies for providing those prizes. And we do want to thank our sponsor for all of our PAX coverage this year, which just came through at the very last minute thanks to some hard work by the folks over at GoDaddy. So lots of thanks to GoDaddy for supporting our coverage. We wouldn't be able to do all the stuff that we do, and we're looking this year at over 30 videos that we're going to be able to create for all of you to watch and all the coverage that we do. So let's give a round of applause to GoDaddy for helping us.
Yay!
And you'll see at the very start of this video, you'll have all the information, all the links that you need to maybe show your support by checking out some of the different products that GoDaddy offers. So any last thoughts from anyone on the panel here before we go and commiserate with these wonderful people here?
Quick thank you to everybody who's contributed to our Patreon campaign as well. Too.
Absolutely.
You
Thank
are
you so
helping
much.
us get here as well. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you for remembering that. That's why you're the smart one.
Oh.
I'm-
It's
on
really hard to
tape.
be the smart and the good-looking one.
well,
but,
I was going to say I'm the pretty one.
You pull it off really well.
Anyways, thanks a lot to everyone who's watching the podcast now. Don't forget to check out all our podcast coverage, all our PAX coverage on our YouTube page, youtube.com/MMO Reporter Network. But of course, we're posting everything at MMOreporter.com. Let us know what you think of all the coverage. Make sure to thank all those companies that provided the great prizes for our live audience here, our live studio audience. And of course, check out GoDaddy for all the stuff that they've provided. So thanks everyone for coming to the meetup. Thanks everyone for watching the podcast. Thanks for listening. We hope that we get to see maybe at next year's podcast, PAX preview podcast, for those of you who aren't here live. And of course, for all of you, thank you for coming out. And of course, we hope
To see you in game.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I've been waiting 5 years to say that.
Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Don't forget to check out all the other podcasts at MMOreporter.com or by clicking on any of the links here. And please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MMOreporter. Thanks, everyone, and see you in game.